Who?
Eddie Carlson from Me and My Monsters. Should I ask him?
Yeah.
Eddie, how do I keep a monster fit and healthy?
The best way to keep your monster fit and healthy is bogey ball. It's their favourite sport. They play it all over the house.
Where is it?
Thanks, Eddie. Next up is a brand new episode of Me and My Monsters.
Hey, bogey ball! Give him bogey ball! Yeah.
For us humans, nighttime is for sleeping. But your average monster would far rather be off on some sort of Mission Impossible. Most of these turn out to actually be impossible. The others are just really bad ideas. But it's pointless telling that to a monster, because they never change and they never learn. As Fiend always says, he doesn't believe in bad ideas. He only believes in Fiend.
Okay, shh. Remember the plan. Go straight in. Rescue the tiny citizens of Snowglobia and come straight out. I want this thing to go as smooth as sandpaper.
Is sandpaper smooth?
It is on the back. Now, let's move.
Oh?
What's the problem?
Do you think this is a good idea? I mean, I don't want to get into trouble.
Of course it's a good idea. It was one of mine. Besides, we can't leave the tiny people of Snowglobia in the evil clutches of Angela. She's a tyrant. I've seen her shaking them vigorously on many occasions. Exactly. So come on, let's do this. No, I can't see anything. Oh, Haggis, I think I have my hand on your butt.
I don't think so.
I must have. It's all dry and pimply and cold and sort of... Whoops.
That's weird. I remember the hallway being much larger than this.
Haggis!
Just stay out of my room. How many times do I have to tell you?
I don't mind as many as you like.
Just stay out of my room.
Just stay out of my room.
Would it help if I said...
No!
Sorry.
Morning. Sleep well.
Shut up.
Angela!
Oh, well, I was woken up at 2 a.m. by Fiend with his finger up my nose.
Fiend? It sounded like you were shouting at Haggis.
Yeah, well, he's easier to catch.
What? That's not fair. You can't blame Haggis for something Fiend's done.
Well, then he shouldn't take it.
He only takes it because he doesn't like to argue.
Is he a man or a mouse?
Duh, he's a monster.
Well, then he should act like one.
You know what Haggis's problem is?
The smell.
Sure. But he lacks something else, what we in the business world call assertiveness.
What's that?
It's the art of standing up for yourself without arguing. Getting your point across without raising your voice. Assertiveness teaches us we don't have to do anything just because someone tells us.
You're taking Eddie to school.
Buddy up. I'll tell you more in the car. Actually, I think I've got a book on it somewhere.
Right, listen up. This is a book about assertiveness. It will teach you how to stand up for yourself. Wouldn't you like that, Haggis?
I don't know. Aren't I okay as I am?
Not really. And I can prove it to you. Fiend, would you be so kind as to fart for me?
That is so weird. I was just about to.
Haggis!
Sorry.
Haggis!
Sorry again. Pardon me.
Haggis, stop apologising.
Sorry.
Don't you see? You're letting us bully you, just like Angela did. You have to learn how to stand up for yourself. And this book can teach you how.
Eddie!
OK, just try a few of the exercises.
What? We have to exercise now? Haggis!
Sorry.
I meant just follow some of the instructions in the book.
Oh, right. OK, Eddie. I'll take charge on this. I'll study it from cover to cover. Norman, read the book. OK, Haggis, it's just like Let's Pretend. I pretend to be a shopkeeper, and you pretend to be a customer.
But why?
So you can learn how to be assertive. Whatever. Right then, let's do this.
Excuse me? I bought this from you
I
last...
don't care.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Yes, I'm sorry to have wasted your time.
Okay, let's try that again.
Excuse me? I bought this...
I'm on my lunch break.
Take your time. I can come back tomorrow. Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? I brought this...
Listen, pal. When are you going to get it into that big furry head of yours? I don't care.
Well, I think you should care.
What?
The way I see it is, if my bread burners stop turning the bread brown, then it's got a problem. And as I bought it from your shop, it must be your problem. So, I think you should care.
Norm! I think we've got our breakthrough! Way to go, Haggis! You're not a mouse anymore! You're a monster!
Ah, thank you. How'd they get on?
Apparently he's sort of got it, but you know, Haggis. I doubt we see much of a difference.
Morning, human thingies!
Haggis, that was mine.
And you can use these things over and over again, unless they're broken, and then you take them back to the shop. I know that now.
Hey, what you doing?
Cracking eggs for an omelette.
Let me help. Don't mention it.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, we...
Get out of the way, you giant furball.
I don't think you should call me a giant furball. I mean, I know I am giant and furry and shaped like a ball, but I can't help that, can I? That's like me calling you, pale, messy-haired spot girl. And I'd never do that, would I? Here, Eddie, I've got something for you.
What's that?
It's your school book. I ate your homework. It's the perfect excuse. Hey? Hey?
But I already done my homework.
Yeah, sure you did.
He seems...
Yeah.
Oh, the little box is singing. Should I... Oh. Hey, come on, Haggis. Be a monster, not a mouse. Yellow?
Nick.
No, Nick's gone out. He's off being busy.
Ah, well, that's what I like to hear.
Are you trapped in the little box?
Sure seems like that some days.
Not even time for lunch. How about you? Managed to get out today?
Oh, I never managed to get out.
I know what you mean. Anyway, can you pass on a message to Nick for me?
Well, if you don't mind me getting bits wrong.
Tell him I spoke to Charlie at the chocolate company about the ad campaign, and he's not keen on the name Nick came up with for his new product. Tell him they don't like massive softy.
No one likes a massive softie. They like a real monster.
Real monster. Real monster bar. Oh, it's perfect.
Eddie, you'll be late for school.
Mum, something's wrong with Fiend.
More wrong than normal.
Yeah, something's up. He keeps talking in questions and he seems really confused. He's just not right. Could you keep an eye on him? Please?
Fine, I'll keep an eye on him.
Thanks, you're the best mum I've ever had.
I know all about sleepless nights. I've got a couple of little monsters myself. Oh, hi, Nick. Nick's back. Do you still want to work with him?
Who are you talking to?
It's Jeff. He seems to think he's your boss.
Hi, Jeff. Hi. I can explain.
Me? I'm fine. Or am I? Don't ask me. Ask someone else. Or don't. I don't mind. Or do I?
I see what you mean. He doesn't seem to be himself. What normally cheers him up? Well, sure, let's try that then.
Oh, great! Bogey ball. But do I pass the ball or keep it?
Yeah, no, of course, Jeff, yeah. Okay, I understand. All right, bye. That's unbelievable. It seems that Jeff seems to think that this Haggis kid's a real go-getter.
Oh, his name's like my name.
He means you, you big tangle! He just loves your idea for this chocolate bar, yeah? He wants me to spend a day with you working up an ad campaign.
Yay, go me!
Yeah, well, it's never going to happen. You may have Jeff wrapped around your massive little finger, but there is no way the managing director of Europe's largest chocolate company is going to fall for your harebrained ideas. Hello. Yeah, oh, hi, Jeff. Yeah. Okay, yeah, good. Bye. He loved it.
Too soon?
Then there's the pass itself. Should I play a short ball or a long ball or a curve ball? Should I eat the ball or take it to a ball? Can you take a ball to a ball?
No better then.
It's like he's lost the ability to make even the most basic decisions.
What, like when you send Dad food shopping?
Worse.
How could he be worse?
Hey, should I be breathing in or breathing out?
For the 100th time, it's both, one after the other. And it doesn't matter which one first.
Oh, gotcha. Thanks.
Okay, he's worse.
I'm helping.
You know what, Haggis, why don't you knock off early this afternoon? You know, you have helped enough.
No, I'll stay.
Right. It's just that, look, I really appreciate all the help you've given me on the campaign, but I have to go through some advert ideas with Jeff in about half an hour, and it's a video call, which means you can't be here. Yeah? What with you being a 7-foot monster. So...
No. I don't think so.
Excuse me?
Now, don't get me wrong, you're a hard worker. But I just don't think you've got what it takes to really sell our ideas to Mr. Jeff. I don't think you are assertive enough. So, maybe you would like to go home early and leave the talking to me. There's a good human thingy.
Look, mister, I don't know who you think you are.
I am Haggis, and I am a monster, not a mouse. And if you don't like that, maybe you should go and find somewhere else to work. Because Mr. Jeff, he likes me just the way I am.
Eddie! Eddie! Come and get this ugly rug out of my study!
You're early.
What? No, I'm not.
Eddie!
What?
Ah, it's Haggis. I don't know what sort of assertiveness training you've been giving him, but he thinks he's got the best ideas on the planet. He won't listen to a word I say, and now he wants to make all the big decisions. I mean, honestly, he is as bad as him.
Tomato, 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 tomato. It is? Oh, like this wasn't confusing enough.
That's it. The problem's not Fiend, it's Haggis. Think about it. If Haggis starts making all the decisions and thinking of all the ideas, then what happens to Fiend?
Hello? Is anybody there?
That's what happens to Fiend.
Okay, fine, but my problem is Haggis. Can you please go and get him out of my study like now? I've got a really important video call at 5 p.m.
It is 5.
What? Oh, no, oh, no, no, no.
Have you got a plan to put all this right?
Depends. Have you got any really old shoes?
Oh, definitely. Monsters love chocolate.
Haggis! What have you done?
Well, I answered the call, and then he screamed, and then I told him I was a monster, and then...
Oh, no, that's him.
Huh? I'll get it.
No, 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 just stay there. Hi, Jeff. Yeah, just webcam's getting a bit of interference.
Nick? I loved it! Best special effect I've ever seen. And Haggis as a voice was perfect. Bold and confident, a real monster. Great job, Nick.
Thank you.
In fact, I've got Charlie from the chocolate company coming here for a meeting in a few minutes. We'll do another video chat then. And you can show him what you've just shown me. And if he loves it half as much as I do, someone's in line for a big promotion.
Okay, great.
We'll get to it then. See you in 5.
Haggis, you're the best.
I know.
No! Not what I expected.
The monster stays because you are my furry ticket to the top.
If you say so. But do you need him this second, though? I was going to make some milkshakes.
Milkshakes?
Yeah, go get a milkshake. Milkshake, burger, keys to the car, whatever he wants. Just make sure he's back here in 5. That fur ball is gonna make my career.
So, what flavour would you like?
Chocolate every time.
And I'll make one for Fiend. What flavour would he like?
Old shoe. It's his favourite. But you know that.
Well, I thought I did.
Oh, no. Oh, strawberry! No. Butterscotch! No. Oh, chocolate! No.
Eddie, you've used all the milk again.
Oh, old shoe! Fiend, what are you doing? There is old shoe flavour right in front of you. You love old shoe flavour.
Then there's always tomato. Banana. Can I phone a friend? Or actually, could you phone a friend for me? I couldn't decide who to call.
What's up with him?
Yeah, he's acting really weird, and not in the good way. We should do something. What should we do?
Well, you're the big ideas monster, so why don't you tell us?
Right, well, we should,
We should what?
We should...
What?
It's we are there if we... I don't know, OK?
You don't know.
Doesn't sound very assertive to me.
I don't want to be assertive anymore, and I don't have any ideas. At least not good ones, and not on purpose. Look, I just can't be the Haggis you want me to be.
Haggis, Eddie, get over here.
Oh, Haggis, I didn't want to change you. I just didn't want you to get pushed around.
Then maybe you should talk to the people doing the pushing.
Look, I'm sorry, Haggis. It's not fair for me to always blame you. You're my favourite monster. That is such a weird sentence.
So, can I go back to being me?
Yes.
Of course you can.
And can Fiend go back to being Fiend?
Well, that's what we want, but if you're all out of ideas, then how do we fix him?
You know, whenever I need an idea, do you know who I ask? Fiend? What can I do to make you better?
You mean you don't know?
I've no idea. You were always best at decisions.
Well, I suppose that's true. Let me think for a minute. Pass me that milkshake, the one with a shoe in it. It's my favorite. It's my favorite! I'm cured! The Fiendmeister General is back, and he's never felt better! Norman! Catch! Try to be ready next time.
Right, break time's over, big guy. We have got a date with Mr. Chocolate.
Well, I hope it's not a hot date. He'll melt!
It's back to their old self. Come on, Haggis, let's go.
Hey, listen, I think we might have to have a little talk.
Yeah, we can talk after, yeah? You're on in 30 seconds.
Take a seat, Charlie, and I hope your laces are tied up tight because this is going to blow your socks off. Ready when you are, Nick?
And now, thanks to the very latest in special effects technology, I present to you, very proudly, the face of the real Monster Bar.
I'm shy, can I go?
What are you doing? Be assertive. No, I mean assertive.
I don't like the way that man's looking at me. Makes me go all red. I mean, you can't see it through all my fur, but I know.
You call that a monster?
Oh, I should go.
No, Haggis, what are you doing? Haggis!
What's going on there, Nick? What happened to the character you showed me earlier? You've turned him into some sort of bashful Barbara.
Boring is what I'd call it.
Oh, you've ruined it, Nick.
We wanted a confident, fast-talking monster, one who takes no prisoners and says what he thinks. Wait 1 second.
Hi there, chocolate lovers! I hear you're looking for a monster with a little more bite.
We're missing it.
So, go get a real monster bar today. It's chocolate with more bite. Like anyone would listen to that joker. Talk about big-headed.
So, it seemed like the monsters were back to their normal selves. Well, as normal as they ever were. But then I always knew they'd never change.
Hi. I was wondering, would it be possible to borrow the kingdom of Snowglobia for the purpose of liberating its peoples and whatnot?
There, knock yourself out.
Well, what do you know?
Once in a while, they do seem to learn a thing or two.
Told you!
Meh.
Fiend, for example, has learned to listen to Haggis just a little more often. But, sadly, Norman still hasn't learned how to catch.
Well, you're free now.
Good morning, everyone, on this very chilly Monday morning. Now, it's half term for most of you, so we thought we'd get into the holiday spirit and head out to our very special pumpkin greenhouse. Now, stick around because you don't want to miss any of this. The zoo animals who are also getting into the spirit of Halloween and how taking pictures of people's ears can help us know who they are. But first up to footy news, and that Liverpool have won their first game, a huge relief to the new owners of the club. They beat Blackburn 2-1 and Fernando Torres scored for the first time in 2 whole months. Now guys, in spy movies they're always tracking people using eye scanning or electronic fingerprints, and now the movies are not that far off from reality. Ricky's got more.
Everywhere we go there's technology keeping a close eye on us, whether it's CCTV following us on the streets, and things like our fingerprints or even scanning our eyes can already be used to try and identify us. But none of those things are 100% guaranteed accurate, so at the University of Southampton, scientists have been working out new ways of telling us apart. This brightly coloured corridor is actually a high-tech tunnel which can measure our every move. Now it's being used on a new part of our body, our ears. So how does this technology work then?
Essentially what we do is we take a picture of your ear and then we apply a load of maths to it, and the maths all works away in our computers and we get a set of numbers, and that set of numbers is the same for you but different from anybody else. And then because the numbers are different between different people, then we can recognise you by your ear. Kids with passports, their faces change an enormous amount and you can't recognise them from them at all, yeah? So, but your ear stays the same. So with face recognition, things can change. You can make up your face, but you wouldn't make up your ear. That'd be silly, wouldn't you, yeah? So, and then you can smile, whereas your ear can't smile. So the ears are a much more stable structure and they don't change as much as your face.
All this means that as technology advances, there are more and more ways to make sure people are who they say they are, and it's not just down to terrible passport photos anymore.
So guys, it's nearly Halloween and it's fair to say we're in the spirit of things, and animals at a zoo in America are also getting into the spirit. They've got their very own pumpkin stuffed with fruit and veg, and zookeepers in Detroit says it brings out their natural behaviour as they have to search out for the food. Now, speaking of pumpkins, we've got our very own food and veg expert, CBBC's gastronaut Stephen Gates. You've brought along Daisy today.
That's right.
During the summer, you taught us how to cook insects. What are we doing today?
Well, I brought the second in command in the gastronaut empire here to show you that when Halloween comes around, you shouldn't waste pumpkins, OK? They're brilliant, brilliant things. First of all, you can use them as instruments. There's this brilliant thing called the Viennese Vegetable Orchestra.
Wow.
Great inspiration. You can use a pumpkin as a drum. Daisy, drum away.
Go for it.
They're brilliant, brilliant bongos. Different sizes make different drums. But the really cool thing to do is to get these smaller pumpkins, these are called squashes, and to drill them out. You get a responsible adult, you get a small hole in the top of it, and then a larger hole in the back end. Daisy, let me just show them that one. So that's a big hole using a bigger drill bit in the back end.
Cool.
So it's got a hole all the way through, and then you put a straw in the end, you cut a little V in the top, and you should be able to play it and scare off anyone who comes around trick-or-treating.
Shall we give it a go then, Daisy?
You ready?
Let's go.
Okay.
That's as loud as I'm going to get, actually. And they do this all over the world, don't they?
All over the away. It's a brilliant thing to do. Don't chuck away a veg, and then you can roast them afterwards. Fantastic meal.
Thanks for coming in. That's all for us now, guys. We're back later this afternoon. Bye.
CBBC have an amazing new offer that is out of this world. Just text SJA to 80313 to join the adventure and get a free and exclusive Sarah Jane sound file for your phone, featuring the Doctor himself. Make sure your mobile can receive MMS messages and play MP3 files, and always ask permission first. There's a limited number and only one per phone, so be quick.
Nothing's going to make me miss this.
Find the full terms and conditions in the help section on the CBBC website and download your special Sarah Jane sound file today.
Welcome back, Londonettes. Salute. Me and Chrissy here seem to have adopted a pet monster, but he's upset and we don't know why.
I don't get it. He's been crying solidly for 15 minutes. And when I say crying solidly, I mean solidly, OK? He's that far up that his tears are ice by the time they reach us. Hey?
Hey, what's going on here?
It's the monster, Dodgy. He's upset. I don't know why.
Look, right, leave it to me, I'll speak to you in monster language, all right? Right. Flans, monkeys, toenails, and Robinson.
Broom!
Really? That's awful. The reason he's so sad is because he doesn't have a name.
Doesn't have a name?
No.
That's all right. Why don't we name him, hey?
Okay.
Well, let's give it a try.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Right. What about Harold? Yeah, that's a good idea.
He really